Well, health insurance open enrollment is coming up for millions of Americans, and it's more important than ever to have the health plan that's best for you and your family, especially as we continue to navigate the pandemic.
Absolutely. Tim Archer, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare of New England, is joining us now to talk about it. Hey, Tim, how are you?
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, so I guess my first question is, Tim, what is open enrollment for any of us out there who don't know what it is?
Sure. It's the time of year that millions of Americans have the opportunity to select or switch their health insurance plan for the upcoming year.
Yeah, and we don't want to just press, give me the same as I had before.
Exactly.
I mean, there's really a science to this to make sure that you get the best thing, save the most money. But let's talk first about when you can purchase that health insurance.
Sure. Yeah, it really depends on the type of insurance you have. So if you're part of the 180 million Americans that with employer-provided coverage, they usually set aside 2 to 3 weeks a year between September and December to let employees pick the right plan. If you're part of the 67 million Americans in Medicare, that usually runs from October 15th to December 7th. And if you're an individual purchasing insurance in a state exchange, that usually runs between November and December.
And Tim, it really pays to do your research when it comes to these. There are so many plans out there. Some could be adverse to you. Some could be really beneficial to you.
Yeah, for sure. You really just want to understand your options. That's the main thing to do first and foremost. Compare, contrast, do your research, compare the costs and types of services in each of those plans. And one place to start that makes it easier is understand the terminology, right? It's not always easy to remember everything, but understand copays, coinsurance, deductibles, premiums. That'll really help you understand the process as well. And if you're eligible for Medicare, understand the difference between Medicare Advantage and original Medicare. And there's a website out there, MedicareMadeClear.com, that can help you do that. Next, anticipate your expenses for the upcoming year, right? Do you expect a significant medical event like the birth of a child or a surgery? That could really influence your decision as well. And last, I would consider a plan that has virtual care as part of it. That's been very prominent these days. It's usually available in most employer-provided plans and Medicare Advantage plans. It's designed to be very easy for the member, more affordable. You can do it, through your mobile phone or mobile device, obviously. And I think it just really helps you juggle everyday life between family and work or travel, or perhaps you just prefer care in the home setting. It's just a great feature.
Yeah, no, it's great that so many insurance options are starting to cover that because you want to make sure that if you're busy, like you said, that your insurance carrier is going to cover it. Also, if you already know the kind of prescriptions you take, it's not this one size fits all. Certain plans are going to be better for you, right?
Absolutely. Prescription drugs are a huge piece of, your medical coverage. It's probably the most utilized benefit. So you definitely want to do your homework there as well. You want to make sure you're going to an in-network pharmacy. Could you consider a low-cost alternative or generics to help you out there? And maybe just you prefer to get your prescription delivered to you at home.
And Tim, UHC has created these easy-to-understand videos and articles, right? That can help people. Is that true?
That is true. If you're want some help figuring things out, you can go to uhcopenenrollment.com. There's articles and videos there that can help you navigate the enrollment process, and really just hopefully, and you don't have to be a UnitedHealthcare member. You could be anybody using that just to help find some tips and tricks to pick the right insurance.
And there's some really unique wellness programs too. You can actually, if you have one of those employer plans and you wear something like a pedometer or something that's tracking, you can get up to $1,000 just making sure you're moving enough, and that's a good incentive to keep with your goals.
Certainly is.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how popular it is. It's called UnitedHealthcare Motion. It does offer up to $1,000 for rewards and incentives. As long as you stay active and under the parameters of the plan. And I'm not sure if you've seen, but we also announced recent partnerships with Apple Fitness Plus and Peloton. For certain of our fully insured members, they get a year's access to, subscribe to those online on-demand fitness classes. And that's another way to stay healthy and just be active and healthy for the upcoming year.
And you also recommend checking for mental health, right? Mental health coverage?
No doubt, no doubt, and probably never know more important than this past 18 months or so, right? It's a very critical part of your overall coverage. You should understand your mental health benefits, there's also good news there in the sense that it's another area where virtual care is really making a lot of inroads, and it's making easier to access that coverage.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you want to check your specialty benefits like dental, vision, hearing, all of this. You want people to go to your website and really just spend some time before you get to that open enrollment period.
Absolutely. Dental, vision, hearing, again, all components of your health plan coverage that you want to know everything you can about. They're not often get the same headlines as maybe your core coverage, but equally as important into your overall health and well-being for sure.
Tim, you look just like a guy we work with by the name of Greg Thomas. I just need to pass that along.
Sounds good. Well, I'm glad there's somebody else out there that looks like me.
You're both good-looking guys.
All right, I'll take it.
Thank you so much for your
Thanks,
time, Tim. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And for more information, you can visit uhcopenenrollment.com right there on the screen.
I'm so glad you read that because I would have said uhcopenenrollment.com. So it's uhcopenenrollment.com. Well, thank you so much. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, still ahead on Great Day Connecticut. Outrageous Pumpkins. It's a competition reality show on the Food Network. And a local teacher is a contestant.
Yeah, we're going to talk to her all about it coming up next. And look who decided to come. Well, this is what he made, but Chef Plum is in the studio.
It smells like fish rings. I think it's fish rings.
Oh.
No, it's not
No,
fish
it's
rings.
onion rings? Okay.
I don't know what it is.
It's something good. Just a little bit. Great Day Connecticut is right back. We're showing you how to make it.